It has finally arrived. This is the one thing I have wanted since Uncharted 2 came out. And my friend Andy, who collects 1/6 action figures, has a Nathan Drake action figure, I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering that right, and I was always jealous of it. Extremely jealous of it. But now I have a figure that he doesn't own. Except, I'm pretty sure he's pre-ordering the reissue, so this is going to be very short-lived. But either way, Nathan Drake. This one is from Limtoys. I purchased this on eBay. The guy who owned it basically said it was brand new. He'd only opened it to check the contents. So the box, to begin with, is wonderful. It's very clear. I just ripped all the delicious, you know, the things off, the you know, the little screen protector things. It looks incredibly well done. I do have the instructions in here. Instructions and a flag. So this is one of the really cool features of this box. It's like, you know those lenticular pictures where you look at it from a different view and it will change? This one will change the image that is on it. There's the Limtoys logo right there. It will change the image, and it's so well done. Like, for a third-party figure to put this much effort into a box is really cool. It's really, really cool. Okay, so my experience with these figures has only really been with Hot Toys. I had sort of Captain America Civil War, I had Iron Man Civil War, and they were fantastic, but Nathan Drake is something I've wanted for a while, so we're just gonna slide this out real quick and have a look at the contents of the box. So here is a Libertalia coin that spins, which is a nice touch. Pointless, it doesn't really do a lot, but it spins, and that's all that matters. And I believe does this just lift off? Yep, I think it does. Oh, it's magnetized. So before we get into the figure itself, the outer box is beautifully made with the details of the compass, which actually, is that the same? Close enough. That's my Uncharted tattoo, but you've got the writing, the scriptures, the map on here, and I believe, if I remember rightly, if you turn it over, you do have, it's not going to fit, you do have a backdrop for the figure, if you want to display it for such purposes. Ugh. Let me put that to one side a minute. Now, onto the thing we've been waiting for. The figure itself! Let's take this off. So it's just a front panel with some foam protection on the other side. And there he is. Ooh, okay, I don't even know where to start. There's a bit of foam there. I'm gonna take this off. The box is so beautifully made. It's so beautifully made. Look at it. Oh, it's wonderful. Look at all the pieces. Okay, sorry, the Ben from 2010 is currently screaming at me in happiness. Let me take this off as carefully as I can because I don't want to damage that. So let's look at some of the stuff we got here. You got your typical do not eat moisture packet. Oh my god, where do I start? Let's start with the accessories. We've got a head sculpt here of Nathan, a second head sculpt. I believe there's one already on him. Let's have a look at this. Wow. Okay, guys, I don't know if you can see this. Look at the detail on this thing. It is stunning. The paint job is incredible. The hair looks amazing. The teeth, the 5 o'clock shadow. This looks absolutely wonderful. The paint job on it. I'm so impressed at the paint job. Bearing in mind, guys, I've only had experience with Hot Toys, so I'm used to sort of their level of paint and detail, and that is amazing. What we got here? This is this is his little this is Nathan Drake's journal, I believe. It's a little elastic band. Can I take this off? I can. There we go. Oh my god. They've actually, I was expecting this to be just kind of like a mini prop, and it is, but the pages actually have details in them. Sorry, my camera's trying to focus. They have the details. That's wonderful. Okay, I don't want to mess with that too much because he'll probably have this in his hand or something when I display it, but that is so cool. I am so happy with that. What else do we have here? We have, oh, this is, oh my god, look at it. This is the dagger from Uncharted 2. I forget the name of it, but look at the detail. I think this is plastic. I'm not going to say this is die cast. I don't believe it is. I'm pretty sure that is plastic, but it looks incredible. We have, let me put that back in there. We've got the dial from Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. Also, incredible detail on that bad boy. We have, the Saint, oh god, what's his name? The Saint Dismas cross? I want to say Dismas. That's really cool. So this one is from Uncharted 4, A Thief's End. This is where Nathan breaks off the cross and finds the note inside, the clue, which is amazing. And then we've got the little skull here, which is from Uncharted Drake's Fortune. I've only played that one a couple times. It's genuinely harder than the others. I really like this. The detail on everything is wonderful. And also, if I can reach down and be as careful as I possibly can, we have Henry Avery's sword. I actually thought for a second that was lighting up. It's not. What it is, if you can see, there's a little gem in the handle. So I do believe this is die-cast. I think the handle and the sheath, the shield, the handguard, sorry, are plastic, but the actual blade is die-cast, which is awesome because it just has like a nice hefty feel to it, and I think it adds to the realism of the sword, if I'm being completely honest. Right, I think that's everything. We do have a little, we do have the stand. Is it the stand here? This is what will go on the stand on the base, which will grip around Nathan's waist, so you can pose him in different poses. And now let's get down to it. Nathan himself. Oh, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Okay. Let's take him out as carefully as we can. Let's remove the bits of plastic. I would have wore white gloves for this, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to manhandle him anyway after the video. What is the point? What is the actual point? He's got some plastic on his hand that I can't seem to get off because it's under his watch. Bear with me. I'm going to cut the video and get back to you when I got the plastic off. Okay, so we are back. Look at him. Look at the paint job on him. As you can see, this is the other head sculpt, which I'll just show you guys now. That is the other Nathan head sculpt, which I think what's really cool is those cuts are kind of engraved as well with the 5 o'clock shadow. So the difference is, I think this one has a more stern look and this one is more open mouth. My camera doesn't know which one. There we go. So those are the different head sculpts we have there. I think I'm probably going to go with this one because I love the detail of the I love the detail of his head, like the scars. So again, I'm not really a reviewer, but I'm excited. So there is an Easter egg here. The guy on eBay told me this was brand new, so we're going to find out if it actually is, because inside his holster here, there should be, if I am correct, I don't know how we're going to get it out, there should be a Libertalia coin. I'm going to have to do this off camera a minute. I will cut back to, because it's going to take me a second to get this thing out. Bear with me. Okay, so I have managed to get it out. This is such a nice little Easter egg. I don't know how well my camera is going to pick this up. This is a, come on, focus in. A Libertalia gold coin that Nate finds in the game, which is used, come on, focus, which is used to open up several puzzles throughout the game. That is such a nice touch that they've put that in there. I'm probably going to put it back in there, to be honest with you, just to keep it safe. The little pouches on here are magnetic, so they just clip down like so. Anyway, back to the details. His clothes look incredible. This doesn't feel like the material on his shirt doesn't look like it's gonna break. I had a bit of an issue with my Captain America. I can't remember what special edition. It was his black leather, black rubber suit, and there were parts of it that felt like it could tear off at any moment. But this is wonderful. This is genuinely amazing. Everything about this figure I'm liking. Everything down to the details of the veins in his arms. Wonderful. One thing I've noted as well is the head. Again, Hot Toys, I'm looking at you. The head just comes off. There's no ball point. I mean, there is a ball point under there, but this ring lets it just sit on. So you really don't have to pull it and yank it and try and put it on. Another detail which I've just noticed, this is kind of cool. I don't know if the camera's going to pick this up. On his chest, there are bits of shiny material to make it look like either water or I think it's supposed to be sweat. I did see another reviewer who said he thought it was like he was wet, but I'm pretty sure those spots are to make him look sweaty, and that is such a good feature. Also, his clothes are dirty, but they've been weathered in such a way where it looks so natural. It doesn't look like someone's just roughed them up for the sake of making the figure. They look naturally like he's been through the ringer. This is absolutely incredible. I believe there are more parts under here, if I remember rightly. Aha! Yes, I was almost wondering where the stand was. Let me move this to the side a second. There we go. So back to Nathan himself. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. The articulation is nice and snappy and clicky. So there's so many things you can do with him. If you go up, there's sort of no clicking, but if you go to the sides, the articulation clicks into place quite nicely. There's no effort needed to move this guy. He does it sort of all naturally, which I really like. He's got his wedding band on. This is Nate's watch, which actually, oh my god, I don't think that's a sticker. Okay, again, I hope my camera can pick this up. His watch under there is not a sticker. Come on, zoom in. That's not a sticker. They've actually put little hands under there to make it more 3D, which is absolutely incredible. And the same with the leg. The leg articulation is also quite snappy. His feet look fine. He's even wearing socks. Look at that. Attention to detail on these things is incredible. His belt is made, I imagine, of a fake leather. You know what? It kind of smells like real leather, but I don't think it is. I think it's fake leather. But we're gonna move Nate to the side just for a second, and we're gonna see what else we have in there. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Okay, let's take a look at some of the features we've got here. This is his light, which I do believe at somewhere on Nate will stick to him with a magnet. I can't remember where it is. There is a magnet, I believe, somewhere on his belt where this will stick to. Aha, there it is. It will stick to his trouser leg there with the magnet. So that's a really cool feature. I always like a good magnet. Here you've got his pistol. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, so this is, I want to say it's a Beretta. I don't think it's a Beretta. I can't remember what it's called in the game. It kind of looks like a Beretta, but it's not a Beretta. But the actual slide will come back, even revealing the chamber of the pistol, which is really, really cool. So if you want it to look like he's out of ammo, you can have it slid back. That is amazing. The detail on that is awesome. And then we might as well go straight to the other gun, which is the... Oh, what's it called in the game? The MCX or something? I think it's an MCX. The paint job on this looks really nice. It does feel like die-cast. The stock does fold as well, which I think is a really cool feature for this. Look at that. So if you want to have it on him, I do believe, if I remember rightly, he's got a magnet on his back too, where this can stick to. I don't know where the magnet is. There it is. So you can stick the gun to his back with a magnet. And that, again, that's really cool. You can have it just sat there. There's nothing to clip on or, you know, annoying strap. I'm pretty sure as well, if I remember rightly, the mag does come out. Yeah. So you can have him empty mag with bullet detailing right there. This is my first figure review, guys, so please give me a break if this is not 100% perfect. I will probably keep the magazine in, and that will go on his back. Just place that one in there. This should be his rope. So I will probably, I'm pretty sure, oh, the actual handles of the grip come out as well, which is really interesting. I'm probably going to have this wrapped around here somewhere on his side, on his belt. Because in the game, that's sort of where it comes down. Put that in there carefully. We have various different hands. We've got what looks like our, this is kind of like in the game if he was reaching for the rope. So I feel like that would be quite a cool thing to have. We have, this one I imagine is for the sword because he's holding on. Sword or flashlight, I guess you can put wherever you want. We have a gun holding hand for his right hand. I assume that'll be universal with the assault rifle and the pistol. Oh, you've also got a gun holding hand for his ring finger hand. And another relaxed hand for his left one there. We've also got different arms, I believe, with hands. This one is a fist arm, if I take it out to show you guys. Again, the paint job all matches and just looks absolutely wonderful. Yeah, this is a punching arm. That's at least what I'm going to call it. And then we have on this one another gun holding arm. Arm? Arm! A gun holding arm! We have a gun holding arm right here. So that's it for Nathan's accessories. Now we're going to take a look at the base, because this is what is really intriguing me. So many figures come with such boring bases. Look at this. This is wonderful. Okay, so I do believe from previous reviews that I've watched, let me grab the artifacts a second. There's different artifacts from all the games here. I'm just going to place them in there a minute. I don't want to damage them. I do believe these sit in the stand, so you've got the dagger there that will sit. We have the cipher disc, which I believe will just go in there like that. And I believe the skull just sits on like this, and then the cross... Ooh, where does the cross go, I wonder? I wonder if the cross will go in his hand. Because I don't think there is a slot for the cross. Unless I'm mistaken. I could completely be mistaken. We do have... this section, which... actually, 1 minute. That, I believe, clips onto there. Let me be careful with this. I don't want to damage it. I believe that clips onto there. And then the cross, I believe, goes... Yep, perfectly into that section, so you can display the cross when that is on there as well. I will put this together and do a little photo shoot at the end to show you guys. But all in all, the detail on this stand, the figure itself is wonderful. One thing I've just noticed in the box, which I think is a really cool thing, let me place that down. There is a little, again, trying to be super gentle as to not damage or scratch anything. There is a Nathan Drake plaque on the front of the base. But what's really cool is if you want something that stands out a little more, inside, you have an Uncharted 4. Oh, this feels like, you know, like the fridge magnet type quality. You can have Uncharted 4 in there instead. So that will just clip on. It would do. I think it's a little stiff. It's a little stiff. There we go. But it will sit on the front like that if you want that instead of the Nathan. I don't know. I'm torn between the two. I think this one matches the aesthetic of everything around it. But the Nathan Drake is also really cool as well. But that's everything that's really inside the box. The figure looks incredible. Absolutely wonderful. I mean, Limtoys, if you're... by the off chance you're watching this, you have done a fantastic job. I have pre-ordered the Joel and Ellie figures that are coming out, which, to be fair, if they are anything like the detail of this figure, I am going to be more than happy. This is one of the nicest figures I think I've ever seen. God, this is wonderful. I've waited so long to have a detailed Nathan Drake action figure that wasn't like a custom put together model. This is wonderful. This is absolutely wonderful. Thank you for watching my review, guys. It is my first 1/6 figure review. I'm going to do a little photo shoot now for the end of the video, just so you can see different poses you can put him in. And yeah, when I get another figure, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Enjoy the photo shoot.